Good morning, everyone. A special welcome to Heidi. She's a friend of Tara's, and I think we are so happy you are here because all the more soul power to the group when another soul comes on with such a beautiful with a beautiful hope. Let's say we're hopers, meaning that we believe in our higher self, you know. And it just made me think this morning that the outer world that we notice around us right now is a reflection of the inner world of the collective consciousness, you know. And you know that famous saying from the AA program, ego is edging God out.
Yeah.
And yeah, and what happens from that is that the ego mind thinking takes charge, and that's what we're seeing in our world. And that's why we're here to meditate because we have some reprogramming to do. You didn't know that you were high tech, did you? Meaning that your higher self is in charge of you. And we're here today to tune into that and get our instructions for today, how we can be more at peace with ourselves, more compassion for our world, more contentment just being who we truly are. And yeah, so I'm going to start because there is an eclipse coming up tonight. All right. Did you all hear about that? And I'm just going to give us a little inkling. And you know, when I read this, what the astrologists are saying about this eclipse, just sit back, maybe even close your eyes if you feel like it, and allow what I call now lately, I've been calling them truth bombs. Truth bombs. You know about love bombs, right? Truth bombs. Let it come. Let it just come into you. You don't have to think. You don't want to think. You just want to absorb and see what your higher self wants to give you. And I think that each one of us is going to get something. There they are, the friends, Heidi and Tara. Uh, that your higher self's going to give you exactly what you need, and it might be totally different than the next person, right? So just sit back and receive what is some truth bombs for you during this meditation. And to start out, we're going to look at this eclipse, which is never anything to worry about because we are the makers of the astrology. You know, we are soul. We have all the power of the universe. So stars don't have to influence you unless you believe in what the astrologists say. So this is what's happening here, everybody. Over the past 24 hours, this is the astrologer. I've been sensing a profound and prolonged energetic shift integrating into the earth, one with extraordinary power. You may have noticed in recent hours sensations such as feeling both wired and fatigued, an increased heart rate, or a sudden intensification of physical symptoms. This current wave of energy is particularly strong as we transition into Thursday. The sun also has been unusually active even for this time. To navigate this intensity, and here's what they suggest, we encourage you to practice grounding techniques, which will be meditating, not more grounding than that, such as visual meditation, which is what we do, through the root chakra while cording down and out of it. Meaning we're going to lift from the root chakra and see if we can get some movement up the spine, so to speak, in the higher chakras. Mindful movement will help today, and if possible, exercise in water. I heard that and I went, yay, because I swim every day in water. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm right there, and I'll tell you that's a really good sport to have or a good exercise to have is swimming, which can be especially beneficial at this time. The next few days may feel slightly chaotic as plans unravel and the energy temporarily takes you to different directions. Expect the unexpected. Everything is going to feel very otherworldly for a short while now, with light and support. So here's the blood moon. Here's what they say. The blood moon rises, draped in the veil of prophecy and reckoning. It is a time of endings, of endings. If you got a, if you got an issue going on, everybody, and we all still do, Let us be the ending of some of those things that bring our energy down, right? That really bring some sadness into our hearts. If it's out of tune with the divine plan, it usually brings sadness. So this blood moon is draped in the veil of prophecy and reckoning. It is a time of endings, raw and unfiltered. Yet within the severance lies the seed of rebirth. So as we let go, there's going to be a rebirth. Shadows, long buried, resurface. Ooh, that means that some tendencies. You know, there's a good quote I have for you. The pain will leave us once it has finished teaching us. The pain will leave us once it has finished teaching us. So shadows long buried may resurface in this eclipse today and tomorrow, actually. The eclipse will be gone, but there's going to be some aftermath. And these shadows are going to demand to be seen. Truth's too potent to ignore now. Yeah, we have some limitations, my dears. We can't ignore them anymore because it will just increase the ignorance and the edging God out in the collective. You know what I'm saying? We have to take care of ourselves. Truth's too potent to ignore now, pulse through our veins. This lunation does not ask for softness. It calls for surrender to the fire. Wow. I think we might just go meditate right after this. It calls for surrender to the fire, for the burning away of illusions. What no longer serves us will crumble, and what remains will be carved into the marrow of our being. Wow. You know, I just breezed through this. I didn't really read it through before, but man, this is striking home to me. I wonder if it's striking home to you. Embrace the intensity. Embrace it. It is sacred and it is necessary. Let the blood moon be your witness as you step into the unknown, stripped of what was, ready for what will be. So let's go into our sacred soul with a relaxed body, relaxed attitude, relaxed mind, because your higher self is calling all the shots. This is why we like to, when we have a thought, we like to immediately go into our heart space and feel the love, will to love, surrender to the love of this beautiful heart center of ours, instead of having that thought, which could be and most often is that ego mind thinking. So let's begin to be aware of the sacred four, I call it: the quiet mind, the devotional heart, the breath of God, and the soul essence that we all are. And find the rhythm of what a good awareness of breath can be for you right now. With that quiet mind, devotional heart, knowing you're breathing the breath of life, the breath of God, the breath of love, and the soul, which is your higher self. Taking charge of you if you allow it. Let it talk to you. You signed a contract with that soul before coming down here. So every detail of your life has already been worked out. Doubt not. And really, really believe in yourself, capital S. That higher self, really, really, really believe in it. As you breathe, believe, receive, and let it be. This is some inspiration from one of my favorite mystics, Robert Adams, disciple of Ramana Maharshi. He said, well, you know, the mind is nothing. The mind is only a bunch of thoughts. Thoughts about the past and thoughts about the future. That is all a mind is, past and future. But the heart, the heart is a center of stillness, of quietness, of absolute peace. Our heart is a center of stillness, of quietness, of absolute peace. When we rest our minds in our hearts, we feel a joy and a bliss that can overwhelm us. And we will know, surrender your mind to your heart. Let's all do this, my dears. Let this be one of those things that has caused us so much pain, allowing our minds to wander constantly, erroneously, and fill us with lies, quite frankly. Let's finally surrender that mind into the center of stillness, our heart, quietness, and absolute peace. So let's surrender right now our mind into our heart. And let your heartbeat bring you that love. Every beat, bring you that love that you're searching for. The true love, the unconditional love, the love that is the reality of you and me, everyone and everything. Feel your heartbeat giving you that. Love is the heartbeat of all life. Love is the heartbeat of all life. Let's expand our awareness now to our brothers and sisters alive in this planet. Visualize their heartbeat transforming them and bringing them the light of love in the heart and ridding them of the ego, mind, thinking fiasco. And if we find it difficult to pray for those that we don't like, we don't trust, that's creating chaos. If it's hard to do that, that's what this blood moon has brought up for us, that we see that we're judging, we're not helping. Love conquers all. Let's really download as much love as possible to rid ourselves of the fiasco of our ego mind thinking. Love conquers all. Focus directly into your heart center and send love. Send love, all your love. Muster it up, all your energy, all your strength, with all your mind. Direct love into your own heart. And with all our gratitude, let's thank our higher self for assisting us, helping us, removing some fear and obstacles, resistance from us, and blessing us with perhaps even just a fleeting moment of love this morning. Let's thank our higher self. Let's talk to our higher self all day. Let's don't live anymore in the ego mind. Let's live in the beautiful heart, guided by our higher self. So we thank you, beloved. We thank you, O light of this universe. We thank you, O Mother Divine. We thank you, Holy Ones. We thank all that is good and beautiful and true and lasting and abundant and beautiful. We thank you for truth. And so it is, and so be it. Oh, hello, Autumn. Autumn, yay. Yay, Cammy. Oh, Ashley. Meet Heidi, Ashley. She's a friend of Tara's. Yeah. And Debbie has been three in a row. She's on a streak. Yeah. I'm so happy for all of us. Thank you so much for adding so much to this. Really, every soul matters. Every soul matters. And if you don't mind me, just maybe sharing one more thing, so I have your attention, that I think would really, really wrap us up for the morning. Yeah. This, why don't you just relax and listen? You picked it all. You picked your planet, your country, your name, your birthday, your avatar, your level of difficulty. It was all you all along. Every single detail in your life, don't take this personally, is part of a grand design. And the architect is you. Wow. Before you ever set foot in this physical realm, you selected your experiences, your challenges, and even the level of difficulty. Huh. Why? Because your soul understood what it needed to grow, to evolve, to expand your consciousness. Consider this: nothing in your life is a coincidence. That's why I'm so excited to have Heidi with us today. Not a coincidence, not a fluke, divine plan. No, that's what makes me so happy to believe that, right? The family, nothing in your life is a coincidence. The family you were born into, the friends you made, and even your moments of hardship were all chosen to teach you unique lessons. And remember, our pain, our individual pain, will not leave us till we learn the teachings of what need to learn, right? We have chosen these unique lessons. The highs and the lows were carefully placed with purpose. The lessons interwoven throughout your journey were not random. They were meticulously curated by the essence of who you are. Wow. When life feels overwhelming, my dears, or when you find yourself wondering, why me? Remember this: you are not a victim of circumstances. You are a creator, a powerful soul that laid the groundwork for your own narrative. You didn't come here to passively drift along. You came here to conquer each experience, mastering the game of life as you yourself designed it. Nothing was thrust upon you without your soul's content. Embrace your path with the knowledge that you have the strength to endure it because you chose it. Wow, this is quite a reading, isn't it? Man. Endure it because you chose it. The reflection you see in the mirror every day is the one who chose it. It's merely a vessel carrying out your soul's mission, the country you call home. It's the backdrop for your lessons. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Can we learn from everything that's going on in our lives right now? Wow. It's the backdrop for our lessons, my dears. Your birthday, it marks another rotation in the cosmos, in the cosmic dance you choreographed. Wow. It was all you from the start. Every laugh, every tear, every challenge. It's all elements of the masterpiece you are crafting in this lifetime. The more you embrace this truth, the more empowered you become. And finally, I'm just going to read that again. The more you embrace this truth, the more empowered you become. So the next time you face challenge, remember you are not wandering lost. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Trust in the process because each step was placed with love. Each step you make in life is placed there with love prior to you being here, my dears. Purpose and deliberate intention by the one who knows you best, your higher self. I'm telling you, we're on to something mighty good. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? You know what's interesting to me is that we got quite a bundle of these meditations now, don't we, Ashley? They're built. And you know that these aren't just to be heard once. You guys have a collection of these meditations now. So you're having a hard day and you can't figure it out. Grab a meditation, listen to it. Listen to the seeming ones we've done. You think we remember them? No. They're going to be fresh because you're going to be fresh. You're going to have a new outlook. You're going to, like truth. One day you read it and you go, wow, that's kind of cool. And the next time you go, wow, I didn't catch that the first time around. Anyway, I'm just saying we have a plethora of good things to just dive into our hearts and souls with to get out of this ego mind thinking because we're all have added to this chaos on this planet in our ego mind thinking. So wouldn't you say it's important for us to get out of our ego mind thinking? That was a whole breath. All right. Well, I'm gonna say let's sign off after saying goodbye to Cami, to Heidi. I hope you come back again and again, Heidi and Tara. If you're a friend of Tara's, I'm sure you guys are hooked up. And yeah, Tara hasn't left here since she found us here. And Ashley, thank you for doing all you're doing. We need to talk today if possible. And
Mhm.
I know you just dropped your kids off because I see you in your car.
I
Someone
did a beautiful rainy day.
on a
So I
beautiful
got to drop the kiddos.
night.
And yeah, I'll go into my practice and I'll connect with you shortly after. So yeah, if you have a couple hours this afternoon, I would love to steal some of your time. It'd be
Okay, we'll make it
awesome.
happen. We'll make it happen. Okay, one way or the other, even if it goes on later on in the day. Okay, perfect.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I look forward to that. Debbie, great to see you. I talked with your sister and Alex yesterday. Yeah, we had a good time. Yep. And once again, everybody, thank you. And I think it was Lynn Adams said she was driving and wrote me a note. Two people wrote me a note, said I couldn't make it this morning. Is that
Mm.
sweet or what? Do they love all of us or what? To write me a little note right before coming on. Uh, 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 Betsy is doing a class at the Soul of Yoga. She's subbing for me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right here. I'm across the street.
Yeah, she's subbing for me. Yeah, and then Debbie, not Debbie, but Lynn Adams said she was driving and said I won't be on the line. So anyway, that's love, man. That's love. That's love.
That Lynn is there, she
Sweet.
just said, so that's nice. But yeah, it's nice that we all can connect.
Yes,
It's so important.
so important. Yeah.
Gratitude.
All right. All right. Higher self. This is why the word high. Hi. Hi, Tara. Hi. Because it's a reminder. Hi to our higher self, right? Come on, higher. We can go higher and higher. Hi.
Stay.
Hi and bye,
See you
everybody.
tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Much love. See you all soon. Bye.